Emergency management is a process of organizing and coordinating and managing resources and responsibilities to reduce the harmful effects of events, emergencies, and disasters. This function reaches across the standard organizational and functional boundaries to where we have a collaborative team when we're approaching an incident or event. It's most evident during the response phase, like this major disaster. We just got out of Tropical Storm Imelda. Since 9/11, emergency management has really become a full-time job, not just for government, but also industry, churches, private organizations, and more.
The biggest difference between normal organization and the emergency management function is its flexibility in staffing. A core component of a program may be one person, but based on the planning, response, and recovery of our mitigation needs, other people are brought together to focus on specific issues or problems. Our normal program staffing for Beaumont here at our EOC includes 3 people. However, during a disaster, there may be 60 people or more working to manage everything that's going on. It's a real team effort or a real team concept. For instance, every department is affected in the city of Beaumont. Some people will do their typical job that they do during the week. However, when our emergency operations center is stood up, there may be individuals that work in one department that do something completely different during a natural disaster or any type of disaster. So I think it's important to know that these people go through training all through the year to do that specific function, and when we stand up our EOC, they know what their job will be. To help manage the programs and comply with various state and federal rules and regulations and maintain industry standards or best practices, we have built a plan and implemented city and departmental policies and standards to help with organization and preparedness. Preparedness is the phase of emergency management that takes the most time and is really the most challenging because there are lots of vying pressures on everyone's time. Different priorities for funding, different organizational concerns. Normal business often takes precedence, and during the preparedness phase, emergency management has to facilitate planning, equipping, training, and exercising without over-conflicting with the continuity of normal operations for all participating organizations. What is always great to see, though, is how everyone comes together in an event, especially in an emergency or disaster, to work together in unison toward that one goal.
Even though the city is a council manager form of government, state law mandates that the chief elected official is the overall director for emergency management. And you have Mayor Ames here, and that's regulated by Government Code 418. The mayor has established a real strong program and appointed me to carry out the day-to-day management of that program, which is functionally under the police department right now. When a major incident or major event comes up that overwhelms the normal city capacity or capabilities to manage, then the mayor has the authority to declare a disaster over all or even a part of the city. And this allows us to request resources and financial aid from the state and federal government.
Right now, the recovery phase is the biggest focus for emergency management. We are working with state, FEMA, SBA, volunteer and faith-based organizations, and many more that solicit aid for our community. So in closing, right now we are posting information during a disaster to all of our Facebook pages, whether it be the police department, fire department, city facilities. We're posting to everything is posted to all the pages along with our on our city website. However, stay tuned. We are rolling out with other governmental entities a website that everyone will post to, so you'll only have to be somewhat like a one-stop shop. You go to that one website and you'll have information from all the different entities, and we're working toward that, and I feel like it'll be finished very, very quickly.